All right, guys, I got that new original from that new clone maker, and I wanted to pull it out and fuck with it a little bit and review it. So, here's the fucking case for it. I Here's the pros, right? It doesn't flip horrible. Like, the balance is okay, it flips okay, right? Um, I like the pink ano. It's kind of like a pinkish, a hot pink. Like the ano on these things are generally okay. There's nothing to really. So, yeah, that's the pros. Oh, and the case is okay. The cons. Holy shit. When I bought this, right? I bought this shit for my friend and I, right? I said, okay, I'm thinking it's gonna be okay, right? Like, seriously. Like, I started buying clones, Like, I bought, like, a Squid Trainer clone from, like, fucking Vantech, right? The Ballyhoo or whatever fuck that is, right? I bought that, and I'm like, okay, clones are shit. I better stay away from them. And I was like, so someone was selling a Kraken clone secondary, and I'm like, the Ballyhoo was shit. I don't know if I want to take a chance on clone makers or not, right? So I bought the Kraken clone, and the rest is history. I started buying clones because I was actually pleasantly surprised, you know? Like, and there were a couple that I was disappointed by, just a minor bit, and there were a couple that are, like, really good, almost too good, you know? Like, I freaking love the Chab. That thing is, the Chab clone is just, it's like, man, it's like if it was original, it would probably be like one of the best you could get for 100. And I've bought the one original and the one Falcon, and I thought those were great, and I'm planning to get a one alien. And oh man, but this shit is like, why? You know? Like, why would you do that? And it's like there's one problem that I wouldn't even suggest this Bally for, you know? Like, this thing, like, the balance is fine, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I open it, I close it, it's a maraca. I look at the pivot area, and then that's when I said, well, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you effing do that? Okay? So let me show you what I mean. Can you see that? There is only one washer. There is only one washer. Why would you do that? It's like these two thick ass washers. He just put in two thick ass washers. And so not only is this shit a maraca, but it's already starting to get blade rub marks. I don't even know if you can see that shit because of the snow and shit. Like, why would you do that? Like, it doesn't look horrible, right? I actually enjoy the look of this thing, you know? It's like, but why would you not put in two washers on each side? Like, this thing has bushings, this thing has washers, but it only has two washers instead of four, you know? So I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck would you do that? And it's probably the reason why it's a fucking maraca in the first place, you know? Like, and it's like this thing has a couple other cons, like the handles are square as fuck, you know? Like, if you thought the Kraken clone was square, nah, bruh. Nah. Like, this thing, like, the edges are kind of smooth, and like I said, I really like the color. I kind of enjoy the look. But if you're a maker, right, there is a certain standard, that you need to hit. Like, I don't care if your tolerances are shit, right? I don't care if you have ass QC issues like BRS. I don't care if you rehash designs like BRS. I don't care if you're like a money grabbing, like basically the supreme of balisongs like Squid Industries. But there is a certain standard that you must meet. There is a standard you have to meet, okay? Put 2 fucking washers on both sides of the handles. Put them there. I don't care if they're the thinnest ass washers. I don't care if they're fucking ass nylon washers, okay? I hate every other washer material besides bronze phosphorus because of that, right? Because I've seen valleys with cheap ass valleys with nylon washers. But even if you put the nylon washers in there, I would have been a lot fucking happier than this. Why would you do this? This just causes tap and blade rub. This just causes an exorbitant amount of blade rub because now the handle is right next to the fucking blade. Why would you do this? It's like, even if you're a clone maker, you should know this shit. Okay? Like, I don't even know if I want to buy from Arm Shark anymore. This shit is just unacceptable. No matter how bad your dumbass Bally is. Okay? Even if you're a fucking ripoff, which I think a maker, like, even if you're a fucking ripoff, right? Even, shit, fuck, like, I even suggest that people get the Ballytrock Yokwei over this, okay? And I think the Ballytrock Yokwei is, like, years ahead of this. Like, why would you put in 1 washer on one side of the handle? Why would you do that? Why would you be that fucking dumb? Okay? Like, did you order the wrong washers and thought, oh, this shit is thick? And I don't have time for this. I don't have time to order different washers or make a different original or just barely, or just added a little extra room for the blade, right? Because I don't even know if you can fucking see that. Like, there is hardly any room for this blade, Like, even adding just that little more room of blade, just to lower the tap even just a minor bit, But no, I'm gonna put 2 fucking washers in a fucking ass, like, original that, and just make the whole thing not make sense. What the fuck? Like, I expect higher standards from the one in Bally Plus. I expect higher standards from CCCs over this. Put 4 fucking washers in your knife, please. Please. Why? I bought this for my friend. I'm an asshole of a friend. I thought this was gonna be okay, but it wasn't. And now we both have to suffer through this shit. I bought this for my friend. Like, I'm letting all y'all know that I am an ass friend. Okay? Like, why? Why did I have to buy this and not wait for the weird bamboo one from the one? Okay? Why did I have to do this? Why couldn't I have just given him one of the cones I already had in my collection and just wasted my own money on this shit? Why? Just why? Now, I will say this, that I could probably find the replacement washers for this. Because this hardware that's in the Bally reminds me a lot of the one Kraken. Like literally, this washer issue is just, it doesn't even come with extra hardware. That's the stupidest ass part. is most clones already come with extra hardware, which is already, in my opinion, the one up that they have over the regular balisong market is they actually provide extra hardware. Like not a lot of makers do that. But when you make a bally, you have to have the most basic ass standards, okay? Like, I don't care if your balisong has the most absolute tappiest tap of all time, right? I don't care if you use nylon ass washers, okay? I don't care. Fuck, I don't even care if you use the biggest ass washers ever, okay? I don't care if the holes in the washers are too big for the pivots, okay? Put 4 fucking ass washers in your stupid knife. Okay? Just do it. Why? This is just, oh man, I am a terrible ass friend. I'm a terrible ass friend. I can't believe I even have friends at this point. Like, this is shit. This is the shittiest shit I've ever did shit. Like, I could make a balisong out of my dumbass shit logs, you know, that I poop in a fucking toilet, and it still would have been better than having 2 fucking washers. Only 2 in my balisong, okay? Like, fuck. I want the Kayas over this. I should have ordered 2 fucking Kayas over this. Fuck it. I should have fucking ordered 2 Squiddies over this. Like, I shouldn't have even fucking touched this thing. Alright, guys, I've taken both of them apart, and, well, what I figured out was just so fucking astounding. They don't have bushings. The listing says they have bushings, bro. Like, I have pulled apart tons. Like, I've never had this problem before. You know? I've pulled apart my one original, my one Falcon, loads of the one knives, and they all had bushings in them. Even the fucking Kayaks. Even the knife that is shittier than this. Even the knife that's more terribly better balanced than this has bushings. Like, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day has been ruined by these. Like, I don't even know where to start with this. Like, I messaged the seller, but what are they gonna do? You know? It's like, this one comes from Armshark, and I've bought in their ether in the Arctic before. Granted, the Arctic sucks, but the ether I thought was really good. And the ether, the Warshark ether is my beater. You know? Like, it's a beater. That thing, like, I beat that every day. And those have bushings. This fucking trash does not have bushings. And it's $47. Like, can I tell you guys how many clones I want over this? Fuck. I would rather attack 2 clone, just one. You know? I'd rather a fucking... Fuck, name the clone. I'd rather have every single clone over this. Even the fucking Gaias. Even the shittiest of shit. Okay? The most unbalanced shit that ever did shit. Okay? I cannot believe that, like, I have, in all of my years, which isn't that many years of being in this hobby, I've never seen a fucking false advertisement for bushing. No bushings in a listing that says bushings. I've never seen this. These are a fucking ripoff. These are like those shitty Amazon clones that would go on Amazon. Like fucking nylon washers. These are arena accessories crap, okay? Like fucking nylon washers. And I say that I would have preferred nylon washers over having one washer on one side of the blade. And you know what else I would have preferred? To actually have bushings, which that's what it said on the fucking listing. You know? I'm jarring the camera around to fucking add comedic effect. What the fuck is this? Like, there is. Like, I just bought the weird fucking bamboo thing. I would have had. Like, I would have rather have two of those weird fucking bamboo ones. Even two of the ugly ass trainer blade. You know? I would have had that over this any day of the week. I don't care if it has shitty round handles or the, you know, it's like, or if it looks like shit. This one has given me more trouble than it's actually fucking worth. You know? I can't believe I'm even trying to salvage these right now. There's just hardware scattered all throughout my fucking bed. Needless to say, I am super, super angry. Like, you don't even know. I would have, man, I would have bought the entire stock of Quartermaster Marty McFlies over this. Like, holy shit. I I just want to start naming shittier valleys that I would get over this. Shittier ones. Just fuck this. Fuck all of this. Okay, I'm sorry to my Weehaw screwdriver set. I know it says something else on the cover, but I'm sorry to that. But fuck the rest of this. Except my wallet and keys as well. Fuck the rest of this. Like, man. Am I done buying clones after this? No, I'm not. But is this gonna be make me a lot more skeptical when someone says they're putting bushings in their knife at 47 bucks? Yes, it will. Shit. Man, I'm trying to salvage this shit. Bitch, what? I don't even know what to say at this point. Here are the knives modded. Basically, one day later. Okay? They have two washers. How hard was that? It wasn't very hard at all. I barely sanded down the washers and that was it. Because they were just slightly too thick. How hard was that? Not at all. I even fucking Loctited them. This one is worse than this one because I think I sanded the washers a little too much on this one. But hey, you know, whatever. I don't give a shit. I am just letting the Loctite dry right now. But man, whew, I'm getting so sick of these already. I'm just, I've gotten already so sick of these. And let me tell you what I saw the seller say in the next segment of this video. Alright, guys. The stupidity that ensued from me trying to get a refund for an obviously false advertised product, which was a suggestion by my friends, and I thought it was a good idea. So I thought I would try. Right? I thought maybe, just maybe, they would have the decency to give me at least a partial refund or to propose a partial refund so that I don't have to send the knife back. Now, obviously, the AliExpress has given me a partial refund proposal on both the knives. And so I think I'm going to take that after a day. Why after a day, you ask? Because the stupidity that ensued from me proposing to get a refund was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Like, just I'm gonna read this. This is the seller's proposal. No return and no refund. I provided the physical picture. This is the physical picture we took the first time after receiving the knife. It was delivered by the iPhone with the location and time. It was a live picture. I didn't see any difference from the online pictures. You said the knife was broken? No, I did not say the knife was broken. I said it was falsely advertised. That is the difference, right? This is my original comment. It does not have bushings when the listing says it does. The image below is in comparison to a bushing knife. Right? That was my original fucking thing. And this was the picture I sent in proof. In proof that it was true. This is the ether clone. This is the knife that I've bought. There is no bushing. There is no little itty bitty bushing to put in the knife. Okay? And to say that, to say I'm an idiot, I did not say the knife was broken at all in that post. I said it was false advertising. I did not say that anything was cracked. I did not say anything was messed up except for the washer thing, right? The washer thing is stupid, but that was on the original listing. So I consider that not broken because I actually saw that it was on the original listing, right? I'll give you that. That was on the original listing. I should have realized that it had one washer and shouldn't have bought it in the first place. Okay? That was my bad. But to say I'm stupid because I supposedly said that it was broken, which I never said. Obviously, this knife was taken apart by the buyer himself to demonstrate, this is me talking, to demonstrate that there was no bushing. Professional players can install it by themselves. Okay, number one, what are you talking about? Install what by themselves? Bushings? If you're asking me if I can bushing mod a knife, are you truly asking me if I can bushing mod a knife? Wow, okay. That's not the point I'm trying to make. First off. Second off, professional players. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. This is a relatively unknown knife from AliExpress, from a clone maker, Granted, it's an original, but it's from a clone maker. No one is gonna bushing mod this fucking knife. And even if they did, number 3, it would cost way more than the actual knife itself. I can't. I really can't figure out why the stupid AliExpress said this is broken. Absurd. Oh, so you're calling AliExpress stupid? Wow. They can clearly see by my pictures, right? And this is what I did back. Edit. Do you think I'm an idiot? This knife on this listing used to say it has bushings on the main title of the listing. I simply took the knives apart in comparison to the ether that I bought from you as well to demonstrate that the listing is falsely advertising the product. Do you think I'm an idiot? I am not an idiot. These are the pictures I sent for evidence. Right here, it says bushings. I wonder why this change was made, because they don't have bushings. Look, where's the bushings? Where's the bushings in this new listing? Where is it? And the thing is, I can't say anything more than this in dispute. But I disputed the seller's proposal and then uploaded new evidence to show that I am not a fucking idiot. I literally saw in 10 seconds that something was up. You are just trying to keep your money. Your fucking bullshit ripped off money. In response to this, after a day, if I ever see a redo of a seller's proposal, if I ever see another seller's proposal like this, I will just accept the partial refunds because I'm not going to deal with that anymore. If that does not show you that you are a fucking idiot for trying to dispute me back, I don't know what to say anymore. Anyways, thank you guys for being in this roller coaster of a video. Holy shit is all I gotta say about this. Holy shit.